All right, guys, so let's get started here. Let's get started. I want to share with you three concepts, ideas that my dad taught me, and I'm gonna tell you a story behind that. Today, if my dad was alive, he'd be 73. Rest in peace, Dad, of course. Love you as always. But if he was here, he'd be 73 years old. And my dad was here for 58 years, walk around the earth, that is, of course. And the years he was here, he taught me many things. He taught me, both my parents taught me many things, but I'm highlighting my dad today. He taught me many things about the world and about life and just sports, just everything. He taught me about. It's amazing stuff he did. And some stuff I wish he would talk me a little bit more about and stuff. But today, I want to share with you some of the things that he taught me. It'd be three of them I'm going to share in particular. I could share many of them, of course, but I'm going to share three. I don't have enough time for everything that he taught me. So I'm going to go, I have a list here. I'm going to go by and look by. First thing he taught me, the importance of discipline. I don't know if you know or not, my dad was an officer in the military. So if you're an officer in the military and you're in the military, a lot of times, or any profession you're in, a lot of times you bring it home. So that my dad, a lot of stuff my dad did, I didn't realize now until I worked with the military, until afterwards that I thought some of my civilian friends were they were doing. It wasn't at all. And I didn't realize until I started working in the military, it's the same stuff my dad taught me. No way. And one of the things my dad taught me was something called the gig line. I never heard about the gig line before. The gig line, if you haven't now, you know. The gig line is when you have your shirt, say a button shirt you have, and the button, you have the button all the way down, and you put in your pants, of course, but you want the line of the shirt, the part here, and it goes all the way down, of course. You want to be lined up with the zipper line of your pants. You want to be lined up. So you want the shirt line to be lined up with the zipper line to make it more uniformal. That's discipline, that making sure that's done at every time you put on a regular button-down shirt with some, maybe some jeans or some dress shirt like that. Also, too, another thing my dad taught me, and that's just one aspect there. Another aspect my dad taught me about discipline, of course, and I will never forget this one right here, was cutting grass. I couldn't stand cutting grass, especially in the hot heat of Georgia and going up this little hill we had in our backyard and all that. It was brutal. But then I had to take a different spin on training, this cutting grass. I looked at it more like a training aspect of it, me conditioning myself, and that kind of worked a little bit. But the discipline part was my dad said it. Anytime the grass looked high, because before, let me backtrack it. Before, my dad would have to come in and Junior wake me up on Saturday morning. Hey, Junior, the grass looks like it needs to be cut. I'm thinking, okay. I'm thinking in my head, why don't you cut it? I would like to say that, but of course, I would never dare say that. So of course, what I do, I'll get up and go cut the grass. But my dad, after telling me, every other weekend telling me to go cut the grass, he said, Junior, this is what I want you to do. I should have to tell you when the grass needs to be cut. You should be able to look outside and see if the grass needs to be cut. Also, too, another thing, the red gas tank container that you have, if it needs to be filled up, check it before you put the lawnmower up after you finish it and see if it needs to be filled. If it needs to be filled, let me know and I'll go get it filled. But it should be a reason why not to cut the grass on the day the grass needs to be cut. So, anyways, those two things of discipline my dad taught me, of course, later. And those things right there help me also to translate into every aspect of my life, not just being healthy, of course, here, making sure discipline of the same type of discipline of waking up to go cut the grass, the same discipline I use to going to the gym, same discipline I use to making sure I have my meals prepped ahead of time, the same discipline that we use for just the basic hygiene we use for ourselves as well here. And of course, that's something simple there, but just the concept of it, things you think about, stuff that you learned when you were a kid until now. Another thing my dad taught me here, of course, and I'm thankful for my dad. Not really taught me, but my dad showed me big time and will support. My dad and mom showed me this, but of course I'm highlighting my dad here. Support, having the power of support and encouragement. When you're trying to lose weight or you have a health journey or a health goal you're shooting for, maybe you're trying to get your A1C down, trying to get your blood pressure down, you need encouragement. Your doctor there, your healthcare provider, your boyfriend, girlfriend, your husband or wife, hopefully your kids there, all hopefully be supporting you and encourage you. One thing my parents did for me about support and encouragement, if I wanted to play a sport or I needed a tutor for school, they were Johnny on the spot. They were just quick getting me stuff done for me. It was amazing, and I thank them for that. If I needed, this is probably I guess kind of too extreme here. I wanted a car. I needed a car for school. Boom, got me a car for school. And my other car, I wrecked my other car and stuff like that. Got me another car and stuff like that. They did. So the power of support and encouragement can go a long way. You'll be surprised. I realize And I'm pretty sure you realize this too. They say the five people that you're around the most is who you actually become. And it's true. The five people you hang around, they will rub off on you. If it's one person, if it's one coworker at work, they'll rub on you. Whoever you're around the most, you will rub off on you. It's just how it works and all that. What you're around, you become is like that. In some slight ways and all that. Even myself, I can see stuff. Even that my dad's passed and gone, I can see stuff in me now of how I act. It's the exact same way he does. And same thing with my mom. I can see stuff in me. I can see how I act like my mom too as well here and everything. The last thing here I want to go with here is never stop learning. And that's one here, of course, and that's with your journey. Say if you're trying to lose weight, trying to lose weight, or trying to get healthy, or trying to get the A1C, like I said before, a blood pressure down, or just say if you're in school and you're trying to learn something, you never stop learning. And what that is, if you're in school, get a tutor, get some help, of course, like that. And if you're in school, of course, you're definitely not, every day you should come home learning something. And I know a lot of people out here that's probably watching this video here, maybe not in school, but you should always try to learn something, if it's at work, or if you have kids, so learning from your kids and all that. And I remember my dad. He had two master's degrees, and about to work on his PhD. And I know myself, I love education as well. And I'm actually about to, I have a certification I'm working on right now, and I have another certification that I'm going to take. I'm going to do at the beginning of next year. I'm going to do as well here. But you never want to stop. Excuse me. You never want to stop learning. Um, a lot of people, they'll stop learning. Say if high school, college, or if they didn't even go to college, they went to technical school, or they didn't even do that and right to the job force. A lot of people will stop learning. No, no, no. You always want to start learning. You always want to keep learning. I say you learn about technology course, what different platforms we're at here, AI, just the future in general here. You always want to keep learning, keep improving and stuff like that. They say that we barely use the knowledge that we have, or use the brain capacity that we have. Just the fact that I believe a lot of it's probably laziness on our part here and on there. Not courage, but not curious about certain things there. So you always want to learn all the possible. So to wrap all this up, there's three things, of course, that my dad taught me that I use to this day. I still use. And the importance of discipline, of course, is one. The power of support and encouragement. And the next one here, never stop learning. If you do all three of those and you apply that to health and wellness, or bring your A1C down, getting off meds, or whatever you're trying to do with yourself here, just in general, just in life here, you will be successful in life. Hopefully, the three tips I gave here, there, and the stories I share with you here, that you relate to your own life and bring them to your health and wellness and be successful. Health is wealth. And I'll see you next time, guys. Take care.